my name's Louise Moore and I'm a Harley Street practitioner working with hypnotherapy, psychotherapy and the Wellness Tree Back to Health programs. I found using the products over the last 18 months, particularly the LED light therapy and the nutritional synergy, that I'm having amazing results, particularly with clients that suffer from anxiety, stress and depression. So we're using the light on the body to help with the adrenals and the vagus nerve, and obviously over the face. And this puts the client deep into the parasympathetic, along with using some of my hypnotherapy skills. And on top of that program, we're adding in the Celegy recharge and unwind. And this is supporting the body at a nutritional level to help balance everything. So they're sleeping better, they're feeling better, and I'm glad to report coming off of a lot of their antidepressant medications. So I'm a big advocate for the Back to Health programs.
Hello everyone, my name's Raylu and I'm here again at a fantastic event with the Wellness Group. I've known the Wellness people, fantastic people that they are, for just coming up to a year now. And the very first thing that I invested in was some Celegy's, the optimized Celegy, and then I added on the saunas, and 2 months to the day after I started using my sauna, almost daily, but not quite, love it in there, my sunshine TARDIS as I call it, I went to see my specialist at hospital, and all of my results that had been pointing downwards started to point upwards, and I knew it anyway because I was feeling fabulous. I've subsequently, it's been I think about 8 months on since then, and I've added on to that the peat mud baths, which are just so amazing. It really turned my health around, and with the wonderful training provided by Anne, supported by her other half Brian, I've had the benefits of having additional confidence, so that I've introduced it to family, friends and clients. And I have to say, with the peat mud baths, the turnaround in terms of payback, phenomenal, because I really started to increase my income very, very quickly from that. But quite aside from that, the health benefits that I've received personally have really turned me around, and it is the synergy effect for me of the Celegy's together with heat therapy and the lights, and now this last session has been really introducing the peat therapy, and I came to this quite sceptical, to be fair, and I really do feel like poster girl, because I feel great, and I've cut my medication by 40%, so I'm working steadily towards coming off methotrexate entirely, which is of course brilliant news. So there we are, that's me. Come along and see what wellness can do for you. Bye bye.
Hi, my name is Tim Alden. I'm a nutritional therapist based in Hampshire. One of the issues I have with many of my clients is they come in and they say, I've been to see the doctor, he's done all the tests and there's nothing wrong with me. Great, feelings are wonderful things, but they change with the weather. So one of the things I found extremely useful is a new piece of equipment called the Nerve Express, because this gives, as far as I'm concerned, an entirely objective statement of a client's health. Clients love it because they can also see the subjective statement, and they can therefore see on a follow-up that whatever support I've given them is working or not working, and accordingly they will judge me, but it's a fantastic piece of equipment for that very purpose of being objective in health improvement.
Hello, my name's Lynn Freeston and I'm the MD of the Simple Healing Company. I met the Wellness Tree Without Limits company over 18 months ago now, and a friend introduced me to some of the products. I now use the lights, Celegy, and the mud baths with clients, and I've had some amazing results with the wellness programs themselves. My clients have benefited greatly. One particular lady was unable to walk around the park with her husband and started the programme of using the lights and the Celigy for joints and the immune system boost that we did with her. And she had 2 mud baths, and she was elated that she was able to walk around the park with her husband and enjoy a Sunday morning walk, walking the dog. And I've had some amazing results from athletes as well after events that they've come and had the mud bath and felt they've been able to go back to full power training really quickly afterwards. So I'd highly recommend you looking into the Wellness Tree group. Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Archie. I'm not a therapist. I actually come from the IT industry, and I first came to a Wellness Tree event about 2 or 3 years ago, and it was such a mind-blowing experience because I was totally new to the whole integrative health field. And I know it's often been said that most people know how their cars work better than their bodies work. And it's made me so aware of the importance of knowing how our bodies work. And they had the most amazing speakers. I bought a light device from them, which was incredible because they brought in another company to do what they called live blood analysis. And when I first had my blood analysis, my blood looked like a muddy field. It was awful. And after 20 minutes with this light device, my blood looked like the blood of a new person. It was totally different. It was all oxygenated, and I mean, that just blew my mind. And so I've since then had a really close relationship with the Wellness Tree. I come to all the events, and this event this weekend has been absolutely mind-blowing. They've had the most amazing speakers. I've just learned so much. And, you know, it's not just that they have amazing speakers, it's the whole ethos the company has, you know, with Jeff and the whole team. They're just the most amazing bunch of people you could hope to deal with, because it's a company with a heart, which has built a wonderful community, both with therapists and lay people like myself. And I'm incredibly proud to be associated with the Wellness Tree. And I urge anyone who gets the chance to come along to their next event. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. Just be there, because I've gained so much from being associated with the Wellness Tree. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Pushpa Hillman. I'm a practitioner of the Wellness Tree products, along with others. I just want to give two testimonials. One is I broke my little toe Christmas before last, and the doctor at the hospital said couldn't do anything, can't plaster, can't give me anything. I have to put up with it for 10 weeks. And I decided to use the lights. I used them for 2.5 days, 2 sessions on the first day of 20 minutes each, and 2 sessions on the second day, and 1 session on the third day. This was the state of my toe, bruised and swollen. And on the third day, this was the state of my toe. The pain was there, not as severe, but I could walk on it without limping. And this was with the lights, Avalon lights. The second thing I want to mention is, as you have all heard from Jeff, I've been a cancer patient, and during my chemotherapy, at one time, my immune system crashed. The normal minimum immune neutrophils levels should be between 2 and 4. Mine were 0.1. I was forcibly taken into hospital under protective isolation, and for 12 days they tried everything, all the tests, various antibiotics prepared especially for me. My temperature wouldn't come down, it stayed between 38 and 40, and they couldn't understand where the infection was. On the 12th day, the oncologist consultant from St. Thomas's came to see me, along with other doctors, And I asked if I could bring the lights to the hospital, and he said, oh, no, 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 no. But my oncologist said, no, it's okay, they're non-invasive. It's okay, she can try them. So he agreed, and my husband brought the lights in, and I worked with them twice a day, doing the proprioception, and then working on my adrenals and the lymphatics with setting 7, along with a couple of other settings that Wes had given me. And on the 12th day, on the 14th day, the temperature came down and my neutrophils started to rise. So they said if I can stay like this for 24 hours, they would let me go home. And on the 14th day of being hospitalized, they let me go home. Thanks to the lights.
Hi, I'm Ruth and I'm here with Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle, Bliss Naturopathy in Kings Langley, Hertfordshire.
What sort of products have you tried so far?
I've tried the InLight pads. Wow, that light therapy is something else. I've been using that with clients who come to me for deep tissue bodywork, part of naturopathy. I've used it in emotional release bodywork with people. It's improved their results enormously. All you have to do is put the pads onto a person's body for 20 minutes, and after that, the texture of the tissues is totally changed. It makes doing deep tissue bodywork a completely different experience for the client and for me. Much less need for a huge amount of energy input and strength not needed. The tissues have become soft and open. The results that people report are just amazing, and I personally have been using that for five weeks now, and I've experienced about a 35% increase in my overall energy, and the depth of sleep that I can achieve has really improved. So what I can say is it's a miracle what those low-level light pads can do.
What other items have you tried as well?
I've tried the Celigy supplements, which are also a revolutionary way to take supplementation. You don't need to drink them down with water. You put this tiny little pilule in your mouth and you just leave it there, and it dissolves into saliva. It goes directly into the bloodstream. It's so pure, there's no fillers, no binders, no gelatin capsules. You're not getting any rubbish with your nutrients, and they go straight in and make a wonderful difference in a very mellow kind of way. You can use one to uplift you and one to relax you, for example, and they are so harmonious with natural products in them. They don't have this sort of reek of chemical covering on them. They are gorgeous, and the result has been my energy has increased using the Celigy as well. When I go to the gym now, I use one of them before I go, and my ease in movement and the levels I'm able to achieve have increased dramatically.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ruth, thank you.
They're going to love you after this.
When I first came along to one of these events, less than a year ago actually, they were talking about these mud baths, and they had these pictures, and I was not tempted to go away and use it. I was very suspect, and it proved correct for me to be suspicious of it, because just before I got the assistance that Jeff's just spoken about, I decided to have a go at home myself, and I fainted, and I hit the tile floor with my knees, which I applied lights to later.
Terribly damage to the floor.
So my knees were fine. My husband was not so fine because he missed catching me, but fortunately took care of me after that. But within a week of that event, I went and saw lovely Anne and Brian, not too far away from here, and I got the best training and a wonderful experience, which actually gave me tons of confidence to go away and try it on myself, and try it on my family and friends and clients. But it took a while for me to build that confidence. And Leslie and I went and had this wonderful training with Anne together, and we practiced on each other, which was fun and games, as you can imagine if you know Leslie. And with the information and the guidance and the very little equipment you need, just a bottle, some thermometers, lots of towels, and you're away. And the benefits in health that I've personally experienced using these mud baths, after a period of months now, has just been enormous. And I just wanted to let people know that you shouldn't be suspicious. It's a wonderful product and it's accessible to everybody with a bathtub. The clients I've used it on are visibly radiant, certainly after the third bath, and their health benefits cannot be denied. But it did take me, I'm speaking personally now for myself, it did take me a little while, which was certainly accelerated by the confidence and expertise that Anne provided. So if you haven't been to Anne's training, go. Even if it's just for yourself, go. And she does a fabulous lunch as well. There we are.
Thank you very much, Ray. There's the...
Hi, good afternoon to you. My name's Mike and I'm just Joe Public. I've driven my wife up to a wellness conference and persuaded as I was to go into a hyperbaric chamber and suffering with some poor heart conditions and lack of circulation. Everybody encouraged me and thought it was a good idea. And being a disbeliever, well, not necessarily a disbeliever, but I've been in one now, and I've been in it for the best part of an hour. And whilst I was in there, I started to tingle on my fingers, and I've now come out, and I'm glowing. My fingers are tingling, my arms are tingling, my legs down to my toes. I'm just tingling all over, and I'm just glowing. It's as though I've been sitting in a hot bath for a couple of hours. It's absolutely fantastic. I want one.
Yeah, hello, I'm Jacqueline. I'm at Ancient Hall at the Wellness Tree. I don't know what you call these events, but kind of like a training event. I come here if I can because they are just such high quality speakers. I learn so much and it really supports me in my therapeutic practice, so I count it as a CPD. Yeah, thank you to all the guys who make it possible. It's a really good quality training event. I learned a lot. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Leslie. Just over a year ago, I was having a treatment with a friend of mine and commented on the heater she had. And she said, there is a weekend, come and learn more. So I was in Surrey and went to the wellness exhibition there. Fell in love with the heater and didn't really want anything else. Heater's wonderful. Came back and thought, yes, need to do some more about this. Research, look at what they did. At the next exhibition that they held, I also went to it and put an order in for a sauna and lights and some cellages. The sauna has been absolutely brilliant in my own treatment or my treating of my clients. If I have somebody who is particularly stiff and is uncomfortable and is finding it difficult, I cook them for 20 minutes. Then bring them out, put them onto the couch. Everything is so much softer, they feel good, they're warm to the core, they're happy, and the treatment works brilliantly. I haven't managed to sell too many of them yet, but the winter is coming in, so there's always hope yet. The cellages I use when I remember. The thing about coming to exhibitions and do's like this is it has recharged me to go home and take care of me, which I think is probably important, because if I can look after me, I can look after them a little bit better. Thank you. Come and join us.